finally got a couple of days off of work, and although we can't leave Shanghai, it didn't stop us from going on a little holiday. I'd wanted to see Zhujiajiao for quite a while, and with the weather as nice as it was, now was the perfect opportunity. We took Line 10 from South Shanxi to Hongjiao railway station, and then Line 17 to Zhujiajiao. We booked one night at a hotel, although this is definitely not necessary if you're travelling from Shanghai. We got a Didi from the metro station to the town centre, however it wasn't really necessary, it was only a 600-metre walk. Our first stop was to get some noodles for lunch, although you still can't eat inside. So we found this little place and we're sat outside. Miu, what kind of noodles do you have?
It's a traditional Chongqing xiaomian. It's quite spicy. They also add some minced meat and some beef in it. Also, I ordered a fried egg.
Okay.
Quite spicy, yeah.
Nice, and that's beef. Yeah. I ordered plain noodles, but they did come with eggs, so I gave that to Miu. And all of this was less than 50 RMB. The hotel was only a 2-minute walk from the town centre, and this is the hotel that we stayed in. It was renovated in 2021, and at 249 RMB per night, this is what you get. So this is the bathroom. We have toilet paper, and toilet paper has to go in the bin, not down the toilet. And then a shower, so we have a nice shower head, detachable shower head, shampoo, conditioner, slippers. It's actually really big, so not bad. Then we have the sink area with the spares, so like towels, slippers, hairdryer, mugs, sink. Let's see how. Oh yeah, good water pressure. We are in a water town, so that's, expected. Nice mirror. And then this is the bedroom. We have a nice big bed, lighting, a lounge chair, TV, desk, water, things like that, and then a nice big window with a view of the ancient city. You can see how legit these old places are, they're falling apart. The feel-like temperature was 42 degrees, which for us is too hot to go outside, so we spent an hour in the hottest period to stay in the hotel and read. I'm currently reading Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich, which was recommended by my very good friend Tom. Once the temperature had cooled down a little bit, we decided to head out to the old town and see the waterfront. So we had to go through like 3 barriers to get here, get tickets, just to get into the old town. Zhujiajiao is famous for its waterways and beautiful bridges like this one. It was a great time to visit the town because there weren't really any tourists, and as it was a Wednesday and in the height of COVID, we were pretty much the only ones walking around. You can hire a little boat tour at around 30 RMB per person, but we decided to explore some of the streets in search of my favourite Bingtang Hulu. So I got Bingtang Hulu but with strawberries because I don't like hawthorns, and I didn't realise the first time I had this, but you can eat this paper. So yeah, this is one of the things that you can do in Zhujiajiao. With such beautiful waterways and little boats, you can see why they call it the Venice of China. Many of the buildings, cafes and temples are closed because of COVID and the lack of tourists, but that didn't stop us from finding this little tea shop to have something to eat and drink.
you want to have some drinks here?
Yeah. So we found a little cafe that was open on the waterfront, and you got an iced coffee, we got some chips, and I just have a Sprite. But they do have beer and lemon tea and things like that as well. Nice. The forest that we'd hoped to visit turned out to be closed, so we actually had longer than we expected in the town, so we went back to the hotel to clean up before going out in the evening. The water town was completely transformed by the evening lights and lanterns. Even though many of the restaurants were closed, the lights were still on and it was beautiful. Most tourists don't see this if they're coming from Shanghai. They usually leave before sunset, so I definitely recommend staying for this. For dinner we were quite limited with our options due to COVID, but we did find somewhere that would let us have some street food outside. Just wait for the rest of it. We're sat outside, we have the fan on. Very nice. We also got potato and cumin. So this is some spicy pork, some very spicy chili flakes. So these are little potatoes, and they are put into balls, then deep fried, and then covered in cumin. So they're a little bit spicy. They are so nice. Very good. We also got some seasoned ribs. Don't know if you can tell how big they are. And then a big bowl of rice, and we're just waiting for the second bowl of rice. On the way home we passed a fruit stall and Mew decided he really fancied some bananas, so we got some. On day 2 we woke up to some rain and the temperature was a little bit more bearable at 32 degrees. Checkout at the hotel was 12 o'clock, but we left 2 hours early to get back to the city to get on with some work. It was a very nice hotel and I'd definitely stay there again. Mew walks a million miles an hour because he has long legs and I have little legs. Ugh. And before we knew it, we were back on the metro, heading back into the city centre. There's certainly more to Zhujiajiao than I've shown in this video. There is a forest that we had planned to go to, but it wasn't open because of COVID, and I really recommend coming back at a time when that is open. Thank you for watching, and join us next episode on Expat Now.